I think coming from a Western background and looking at Sahaja meditation, I mean, this knowledge is ancient, and it does happen to come from the East. And so its language and its articulation has terms that are unfamiliar. For example, the use of Sanskrit in the description of many of the energy, the centers, etc., the experiences, they have these names because it's a very ancient knowledge. But I think what I've come to understand over time is that this is just the packaging. The experience itself is timeless. It is something that will be relevant forever. It transcends time. It's beyond time. And I think that the language that describes it, if it happens to come from the East, we should just avoid the trap of being caught up in the notion of, oh, I can't understand these words, I can't understand this pronunciation. There are English words or descriptions for the experiences as well, but when you read about it or you study it, sometimes you will see these terms that will be rendered in, typically in the Sanskrit language. And I think that shouldn't be off-putting, because it doesn't mean that you're leaving anything that you have behind. You're trying to understand something that has come from another time, but is relevant today. And it doesn't involve, I think, leaving your religion or your faith that you might have been brought up in, because really what you're trying to do is to actualize faith. You're trying to experience what religion is talking about without dying. So much of religion is focused on the afterlife, whereas I think this practice is focused on the now. So, and it's complementary to what one brings to it. So, and I didn't find really a conflict there. I think, at times in the beginning, the language of it could be difficult, but I think you grow accustomed to that because it's tempered by your experience. As long as you are using as your meter the experience itself and your tangible grasp of that, you're feeling these vibrations, you're becoming thoughtlessly aware, and you are experiencing the benefits that then translate into your day-to-day life. The language that you attach to it, the packaging, doesn't matter. And again, I think you just have to be open, because it's a change in perspective. If you are looking up at a mountaintop, you have a certain perspective. If you're standing at the top of a mountain, you see things differently. You're trying to get to that point where you see things differently. So that means you just try not to color unduly that journey to the top to see what's below with what you've already seen. Nothing more than that.